Do you feel like you are always hungry? Are you wondering why you are such a bottomless pit? Hi, I'm Shanna and I help moms reach their fitness goals. So let's talk about why you are possibly always hungry. First of all, one of the reasons why you could possibly be hungry is that you aren't eating quality foods. You need to ask yourself, are you eating nutrition-dense foods? Are you eating foods with good quality protein in them, fiber, enough fruits and vegetables in your diet? Those type of foods are going to help satisfy your hunger. So ask yourself, are you eating foods that have empty calories? So a lot of processed food is going to have more empty calories in it. It's higher in fat and higher in sodium, and it's just not going to satisfy your hunger. Because fruits and vegetables and lean quality proteins are going to have more fiber in them, and fiber helps make you fuller longer. Maybe you are craving something sweet and you want something chocolatey, and even after you eat that chocolate sweet, you're like, I'm not even full. One way that possibly could help satisfy your hunger is that you could have a chocolate protein shake or something like that. Something high in protein is going to help you feel full and more satisfied. So a protein shake could help. You could replace a protein shake with your usual candy bar. That could make a huge difference on your appetite and how you feel. Maybe you're craving some chocolate ice cream. This is a craving that I could easily eat every single day. I've actually replaced that with something I call banana nice cream. So that is just blended up bananas, and you put a little bit of cocoa powder, some peanut butter in there, some milk, and maybe some honey to sweeten it. And that really can help satisfy your hunger and your chocolate and ice cream craving. And it really helps satisfy you because it has milk in it and it helps you feel full longer. So that's one of the things when I can't get full and satisfied, that is something I will eat. Another thing that could help you feel satisfied that I like to eat, and you want to get some fruits and vegetables in, I like to blend up some fruit and veggies and put honey in there and some almond vanilla unsweetened almond milk. Man, that tastes really good. Maybe add a little bit of water. That really is satisfying. It helps really satisfy that sweet tooth. That's just another example of something you can do to help satisfy your hunger. That has worked for me. Because believe me, as a runner and a very active person, I could easily be hungry all the time. But I try to eat stuff like that that has protein and fruits and vegetables to help me feel a little more satisfied versus a lot of empty calorie foods. Don't get me wrong, you can eat some of those type of foods. I always think that those type of foods in moderation are okay. It's just most of the time, strive to try to eat your fruits and vegetables and get enough protein in your diet, just so you know you're getting all the right vitamins and minerals to help you feel more satisfied. And plus, it's going to help you stay leaner. So, very important, make sure you're getting all those nutrition-dense foods in your diet. Another example of why you just cannot satisfy your hunger is that you are not drinking enough water. Water really can do wonders can help satisfy you. Example, before you actually eat a meal, I recommend drinking a glass of water, just so you make sure you're getting enough water in your diet, and it might help you get full faster before you actually eat your meal. Make sure you're getting plenty of water each day. Try to replace your soda or your sugary drinks with water as much as you can. You can have those every once in a while. I actually stay away from soda altogether just because I don't like the way it makes me feel, and I feel like it makes you burp and just blah. It just feels blah. So that's why and with running, it's just not a very good combination, especially when you're running. So that's why I recommend drinking water. It has less calories than those sugary drinks, and it's going to save you some calories in the long run. And it's also going to make you feel more satisfied. So drink enough water. And if you decide, maybe you eat a meal and you're like an hour later like, man, I still feel like I could eat. I'm still really, really hungry. Drink a glass of water to see if that helps. Just drinking water, let it hit bottom in your stomach. That actually might help you satisfy your feeling of hunger before you actually eat a snack. Like I mentioned earlier about nutrition-dense foods, maybe you're not getting enough protein and fiber in your diet. So if you're still feeling hungry, eat something that is high in protein. That is going to help satisfy your hunger a little bit longer. Protein drink, protein shake, like I said earlier, that is going to help. And just getting some fiber in your diet. What are some other things that you can do to help you feel less hungry? First of all, check your stress level. Are you stressed out? If you are stressed out, that actually could easily increase your appetite. So make sure you are getting enough exercise. That helps reduce your stress. Make sure you're not stressing yourself out to the max, because the more stressed you are, the more likely you are going to feel hungry and want to reach for empty calorie snacks and high fat snacks. So make sure you have time to relax, get enough exercise, make sure your mental and emotional health are good. That's really going to help you control your appetite. So check your stress levels, because oftentimes when you are stressed, you're more likely to want to eat. So check your levels with that. Stress increases your cortisol levels, and that increases the appetite. You had to find ways to help you relieve your stress. And I would recommend healthy ways. So healthy ways such as exercise, relaxing, maybe it's not always exercise, maybe just reading a book that you enjoy or watching a favorite show. Those sorts of things are good stress relievers. Anything that's going to take you out of your day, give you time to yourself. So make sure you take time for yourself, reduce your stress level. Another thing that you can do to help you feel less hungry is ask yourself, are you getting enough sleep? On the average, you should be getting at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night. That's really going to help decrease your appetite level. Because if you're not getting enough sleep, it's another thing that's going to raise your cortisol levels, and it's going to make you hungrier and want to reach for high fat snacks. So make sure you are getting enough sleep. It's just sleep and rest are just as important as getting enough exercise and eat nutritious foods. So make sure you are getting enough sleep. You're just going to feel better overall, physically, mentally, as well, just getting enough rest. Another thing to ask yourself when you are eating, are you bored? If you are bored, you are more likely to want to eat. And a lot of times it's going to be, you're going to want to eat those high fat snacks, empty calorie snacks, because they make you feel better. Because in your brain you're like, man, a chocolate bar sounds great, or candy bar sounds great, or ice cream sounds great. Let's go out for ice cream. We have nothing else to do. When you're bored, you want to get some of those high fat snacks. So ask yourself, am I actually really hungry, or am I just bored and feel like eating? I just feel like eating. Ask yourself those things. And maybe distract yourself by doing something else that's active, because that's going to help with your boredom. Find some type of hobby to replace that time when you feel like you're bored and just want to reach for snacks. So that could be a possibility of why you feel like you're hungry, is because you're bored. So how can I overcome my feelings of being hungry? So first of all, you need to ask yourself, are you truly hungry? I recommend, if you are struggling, you feel like you're always hungry and you're not maybe reaching your weight loss goals or your fitness goals, and you just want to do better and you want to get back on track, keep a journal. Evaluate yourself and think, okay, I say I'm hungry, but am I hungry because I'm bored? Am I hungry because I'm stressed? Or am I actually truly hungry and it's time to eat? So think of those things when you are hungry, just to see what your habits are when you want to grab for a snack. Another thing to ask yourself, how are you feeling when hunger strikes? Are you sad? Are you mad? Are you just completely stressed out? Are you depressed? Or are you just happy? Sometimes you're happy and you want to eat. Ask yourself those things, because sometimes your emotions make you want to eat or binge eat or anything like that. You do feel like hunger strikes. Just see how you feel emotionally and see if it's an emotional thing that makes you want to eat. Another thing that you can do, feeling hungry and you're like, why am I hungry? I just ate. Drink a glass of water and then check back in an hour to see if you're still hungry. Because sometimes your body just needs a glass of water. It's just wanting some water. And just because I'm saying these things, Sometimes it is okay to eat, just so you know. You truly are hungry, and you should be eating throughout the day, especially healthy, nutritious snacks. It is okay, but sometimes just replacing those high-fat snacks with healthy snacks could possibly curb your appetite a little bit, could possibly help you satisfy your appetite a little bit more. So my challenge to you, if you are struggling with always feeling hungry, keep a food log of what you are eating and how you feel when hunger strikes. Keeps yourself in check and helps you visually be able to see it on paper of how to evaluate and what you could change in your diet if you are struggling with feeling hungry all the time. Some things you can ask yourself in your journal. Am I truly hungry at this time? Or am I eating because how I feel? You're in a constant battle of feeling hungry and feel like you're having trouble making the right food choices, and you're just always feel like you're hungry and you just can't satisfy your diet. I recommend that you download my free 30-day guide. This guide is going to help you lose 5 pounds in 30 days. So make sure you check out that guide. And even if you aren't trying to lose weight, I also have some recommendations of healthy food choices in this guide. So you can just take this guide how you want it. Maybe you just want to get fitter and you're not really wanting to lose the weight, but you maybe want to gain some muscle. This also could be a guide for you. You can check it out because it has healthy suggestions in it. So the link to the guide is in the description below. So see you next time.